welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion, and we're looking at a Christmas game new to this year. In fact, it was only released a couple of days ago. Turbo Santa on the Amiga. And actually, if you get this, it's a pay what you want. And you also get the CD32 version, which is what we're looking at now, which is very cool. So there. Yeah. Turbo Santa. Well, it's manic. It's manic. Although I look like a big red tomato, which is funny because the game previous to this was actually called, I think it was called Turbo Tomato. It's done by the same people anyway. So they've taken their game, given it a Christmas twist, and here you go. So yeah, just go onto their website, which I will put in the description for you, and go and download this game and give it some love. Please tip the gaming team, though, the developers, because you know what? Without your help, then they're just doing it for free. Come on, folks. It's Christmas after all. So yeah, the aim of the game is basically to throw presents at the... I'm going to say that they're meant to be children, but they just look like pineapples and fruit. But then I suppose they're supposed to, because, well, the tomato is in fact Santa, and Santa is a tomato. Are we getting... Did you get my drift? No? Okay, that's fine. You don't need to. Just understand that this game is fun. And that, my friends, as it's Christmas, is kind of the point of the whole thing, is to enjoy the run-up to Christmas and after. Now, we kicked off the week last week with Days Before Christmas. Now, we're kicking off this week with this one. So, it's a really nice little game. It's bloody frantic, though, as you can see. I've got some great games coming for you, by the way. So the idea is to give all these kids, we're going to put kids in quotation marks, but all the kids Christmas presents. So what you do is you basically run into a Christmas present, which will automatically get Santa to grab them, and then you throw them at people. Yes, because every department store Santa should throw gifts at kids. I mean, it would certainly make those shopping trips a little bit more entertaining, wouldn't it? Anyway, let's have a look at the UI. So you've got on the top left, I think it's like a I don't know, is that a multiplier perhaps? And then in the next box along, you've got how much time you've got left in the big numbers. You see it ticks down quite quickly as well. It doesn't hang around. And then in the top there, how many presents you've got left to hurl at children. And then a rather nice, lovely little logo in the top right panel. Now, as you can see, the frame rate is just nuts. So, and it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a calm, relaxing game. This is supposed to be a fun, frantic, and quite enjoyable game. And so far, it's ticking those boxes in great quantities. And I find it really nice that there's developers going out of their way to make Christmas games for 2021, because it's such a short space of time, isn't it? At the end of the day, you know, we have a whole year, we have 12 months, and at the end of that 12 months, well, we have like a month of festivities. Well, if the supermarkets would just reel it back a bit, this year Christmas started in September. Yeah, I know. Mince pies in September, what the hell's that about? Christmas pudding in September, just not going to happen. Sorry, folks. But yeah, as soon as Bonfire Night's out of the way, guys, it's fair game. So well done for the developers holding off on doing this one, because it's about that right time of year where we start to get festive. And I'm looking forward to Christmas this year. Because, well, let's face it, the rest of the year's been a bit poo, hasn't it, really? As I said, days before Christmas, what you guys got planned for Christmas, because nobody has dropped me any comments. So come on, let's have a discussion. What are you doing at Christmas? You don't have to go into too many details. Are you seeing friends? Are you seeing family? Are you just going to sit home and retro game all day? Because do you know what? I can't argue with that. So yeah, let's have a look at the animations as well. The animations are crazy fast, but they're really nice. It's a smooth game. It doesn't jolt. It doesn't judder. It's really, really good, and operates at a nice frame rate. Sometimes you've got that little green dude running around, by the way, who is called the Grunch. He's not the Grinch, he is the Grunch. So there, he's trying to spoil Christmas, as he does. Now, the only thing that I think is lacking, but I'm not going to dock it any points, but a Christmas music backing track would have been lovely. I think it's If You Wish Upon a Star, if I'm not mistaken. But I was like, where's the Christmas songs? That would have been good, you know. Jingle Bells, that's always a good one, or Silent Night, although that's not for this frantic game. But yeah, there's lots of different, like, Don't Let the Bells End. That would be a great one for this kind of pace of game. But you know what? It's crazy, crazy, crazy. And the idea is simple, simple, simple. So this will appeal to all age groups. Yes, indeed, you younger players will love this game just because it's pure madness. And pretty much same reason for you older players. It's Christmas. Let your inner child out to play because it's blooming good fun. Oh yeah. Occasionally you get power-ups and drops as well, so you get coins and collectibles, which is fun, boosts your score and all that. And every now and again you sort of get this freeze potion or freeze box, and it freezes the children in place. And that way you can just lob presents at them mercilessly. Sorry, it's not Halloween. So yeah, it's a really, really good fun game. Now, I would recommend going to download this. It comes on 2 different versions. It comes on an ADF floppy disk, or you can download it and put it on an emulator, or you can run the CD32 version, which, well, why not? If you've got a CD32, you might as well. It's not going to cost you any extra, so go for it. So yeah, controls are really easy as well. Left, right, up, down, and fire. So you don't even have to push anything to pick up presents. You just run into them, and you automatically grab them with your grubby little hands, or your little satin gloved hands, as Santa might be. But yeah, if you've ever wondered what Santa would look like as a tomato, well, this game ticks that box as well. Oh, this is so much fun. And that's the key point for me, really. It is fun, and it's going to keep you entertained for quite a long time. And you know, it does ramp up the difficulty as you go. Look at him; he's on a sprinting mission. The Grunch. He's probably the fittest cucumber you'll ever see in your life. Or is he a pickle? I don't know. But either way, he just wants to grab all those gifts for his greedy self. The greedy Grunch who wants to steal Christmas. Not happening. Now I said the sound's good as well. You have got a music track, and you have got sound effects as well, which is always good. And you know, like I said, the developers didn't need to do this, but you know they have, and hats off to them. Christmas hats off to them, in fact, because this is fun. And I think if you like these kind of games, then you're in for a treat. And if you don't, then have a go anyway, because you might actually surprise yourself and enjoy it. So there. The amount of parcels that you have to do increases with each level as well, which is cool. So the difficulty does get there, because obviously, you know, the Grunch is out there stealing all the presents that he can, and 9 times out of 10 he will beat you to them. So there you go. And the clock is pretty merciless as well. I mean, it's ticking down at such a rate that once you start getting the bigger present drops, then it's going to be harder to do it. See here, I've just frozen them all. Ha! So I can now chuck gifts at you. But every gift that you throw and make contact with, then it is one of your missions complete. So there you go. So we've got a gift bonus, we've got time bonus, we've got 22 presents to do. I'm gonna say that this game is suitable for all ages. Its playability is fantastic, and its replay value is certainly there. So if you want a good Christmas game to play this fine year, then please go ahead. Don't be a Grinch or a Grunch. Go out to the website, grab yourself a copy and play, and then let me know in the comments how you got on. Let's run a competition. So I can't remember what level I'm on here now, but what we'll do is if you use my levels as a benchmark, so when the game over screen comes up in a bit, then go from there, and then we'll have a competition to see who can do the highest level. And I'll be interested to see your results. Let's have a Christmas compo. Yes, I can't offer any prizes apart from reading your name out in the next review, perhaps. So have a go, download it. And if you haven't got an Amiga, don't fret. Get WinUAE. It's a great emulator. In fact, probably one of the best ones, and it's free. Whereas Amiga Forever, I think you need to pay for. So go and grab it, and then if you need the ROMs to be able to run the actual Amiga itself, and I'm not talking games, the actual system ROM, which will enable it to work, then just Google that and you should find what you're looking for quite easily. You'll need a 1.3 and a 2. Or is it 3.1? It's one of those. Anyway, you'll find them. It depends on what Amiga you want to emulate. So it's a 500, you'll want a 1.5. And if it's a Amiga 500 plus or 1200, you're going to need a higher ROM set. So go and do that. Set it up. It's fairly easy. Loads of tutorials on YouTube and all that to set it up. It's very simple once you know what you're doing. And then you too could be playing these amazing Christmas games. Yes, indeed. So, hope you've enjoyed the review anyway. And I will be back hopefully tomorrow with a rather special remake of a classic game. But I'm not going to divulge it. But I can tell you this, it was on the Amiga and the remake is also on the Amiga. Food for thought? Well, as long as it's mince pies, then that's fine. Anyway, guys, you have yourself a lovely evening. I'll be back very soon with that review. And, well, until then, you take care, keep it retro. And you know what? Play retro games. Play. Yes, it's Christmas. Treat yourselves. Right then, my little elves, I will see you soon. You keep it retro. And, as always, it's bye for now. So, ta-da!
Incoming transmission.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.